The Rambling Geordie.
Oh, would you look at that? Emma Watson, the darling of Hollywood's woke brigade, has once again graced us with her profound wisdom on relationships. This ought to be good. First off, though, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then let's get into it. While mere mortals were just calling themselves single like normal people would, Watson has decided to reinvent the wheel by declaring she's self-partnered. Because apparently admitting you're flying solo is just too pedestrian for a feminist icon who spent years lecturing the world on gender equality from her ivory tower. This commitment to singlehood, or whatever pretentious label she's slapping on it, feels less like empowerment and more like a desperate rebrand of loneliness. Let's break this down, shall we? Watson, the actress best known for playing a know-it-all witch in Harry Potter, and for literally biting the hand that fed her by slating J.K. Rowling for, let's face it, having a sensible and woman-first mentality when it comes to trans people. She sat down with British Vogue and proclaimed, "It took me a long time, but I'm very happy being single. I call it being self-partnered." Self-partnered? What does that even mean? Is she dating her own reflection or something? Holding hands with a shadow? Or is it just code for, I've got a massive vibrator and a Netflix subscription and that's enough? Experts have chimed in saying it emphasises self-care and personal growth. But come on, it's the kind of buzzword salad that screams, I'm just trying too hard to sound profound. If you're truly happy alone, why not just say you're single and thriving? No, Watson has to wrap it in this empowering bow as if the word single is some patriarchal slur that needs eradicating. And let's not ignore the irony here. This is the same Emma Watson who's built her post-Potter career on being the poster child for modern feminism. UN speeches, he-for-she campaigns, the whole 9 yards. Yet when it comes to her own personal life, she's peddling this idea that being unattached is some revolutionary act of autonomy. Newsflash, Emma. People have been single for fucking centuries without needing a ridiculous term to validate it. But in Watson's world, apparently we all need to reclaim singlehood like it's stolen property. It's almost as if she's admitting that feminism's promise of having it all, career, independence, romance, has left her with just the first two, and now she's gaslighting herself into thinking that that's a win. The backlash was predictable, and honestly, fucking well deserved. When she dropped this gem, the internet erupted in a mix of ridicule and eye rolls. Some hailed it as a bold statement on self-love, probably the ones with septum rings and pink hair, but others, rightfully, called it pretentious drivel. It's a linguistic equivalent of putting lipstick on a fucking pig. If you're so committed to this solo life, why not just own the word single and forget about the fluff? Critics argue it's just another way for privileged celebs to romanticise isolation, while the rest of us deal with real-world problems. But here's the real kicker. Watson's self-partnered shtick isn't just harmless wordplay. It's symptomatic of a broader feminist delusion. By rebranding singlehood as some elite status, she's inadvertently shaming those who actually want partnership. Oh, you're in a relationship? How quaint, you poor dependent soul. Meanwhile, she's out here partnering with herself, focusing on personal goals and growth. Give me a fucking break. If this is empowerment, I'll eat my own arse with a spoon. In the end, Emma Watson's commitment to singlehood via self-partnering is less a bold stance and more a sad attempt to spin solitude into something aspirational. It's a kind of nonsense that only a Hollywood A-lister with millions in the bank could afford to peddle. For the rest of us, being single's just part of life. Sometimes a good, sometimes a shit. But either way, it's real. Drop the bullshit cope and simply just admit this one thing. That you're single, probably not through choice, but because men just cannot stand the unmitigated feminist crap that spews from your mouth. And trust me, they really don't like being lectured to about how simply being a man is enough to be detrimental to the well-being and mental health of female botflies in Rwanda. Pull your wand out of your fucking arse and sort yourself out. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want to hear more from me. Thanks.
Don't be daft, man.